On? Are we good? Is this it? If we are live and you are seeing this, you're probably watching it on a replay. So thank you very much for joining. Well, watching the replay. There's nobody in here as yet because I've literally just gone live. So for you that have just clicked on the video, what I'm going to be doing is putting the Suga back together. This has been in bits for a long time. And I finally ordered the bits that I needed, so we're going to get this back up and running. Turn that down. So now we'll just see who arrives. It's been a long time since I've been in there. It does need a bit of a clean, really, but I think I'll put it together first. I wonder why I took that out. These are all things that we will come across, I'm sure, as we put it back together now. We'll see. We will see. We'll see who's going to turn up. I know it's... Well, at the time of this, it is Sunday evening, evening, at 7 o'clock. But if you're watching this on a replay, it could be any time. Right, this is the end we're going to be working on to start with. So we'll bring that to there. Let's put the comments up here. And we'll remove the tool. Scoop all this way. And we'll put this over here. So it's not taking up the whole screen because we don't need the main bit of the Suga just yet. Because what we're going to do first is we'll get this front end built back up. I think. Yeah, new arm, new drive shaft. Yeah, I think that's going to be the plan. Key down there because I don't want to knock it over. Oh, Martin Prince. Hello, sir. Hope you're all well. Yes, mate, I am very well. Thank you very much. How are you? How's your Sunday been? And Grum. Oh, I was going to say it's been shown now. My moderator must have done that. YouTube didn't want to show your comment, Grum. It had been held for review. Cheers, Tiana, for letting that one in. Yes, mate. Good evening. How are you doing? As promised, I'm back again. 3 days on the banks of live streams, but I've got a lot of fixing to do. So today is going to be a shorter one. I promise. I won't keep you for 3 hours. It is, dare I say it, it's always risky saying it, but it should be an easy job. Straightforward. Drive shaft. Let's get out of the bag. There you go. Drive shaft, CVD drive shaft in the Asuga, and a new arm, which will probably break on the first outing. The only thing I don't like about these Asugas, the arms just they seem to be made of glass. Let's get rid of them. Put them in the bin. Grummy, hi Tiana. Have you fixed that slash yet? No, I've been at work today. She has been at work. Fair play to her. She's done just over a 6-hour shift in the local cafe. So Tiana has been busy, bless her. Matt Hurst, good evening, everyone. Evening, Matt. Thank you for joining, mate. How are you doing? Have you been out with any RCs? Have you been out playing Captain Could-Have? Howdy, Craig. How are you doing on this majestic Sunday? I am good, mate. Very good. I've had a pretty chilled out day, to be honest. I pottered around in here earlier on. I finished putting the skid plates on the X-Max that I didn't finish last night because I'd had enough of being stood here. And I've prepared, I've found the bits that I might possibly need. I'm putting the Asuga back together now, and I then sat and watched the Formula One. Had my dinner, took the dog for a walk on the chariot, and now we're going to put this together. I've got my tea, so I'm all set up. I've got plenty of tea, plenty of it. So, fingers crossed, this is going to be okay. As long as I haven't lost anything, misplaced anything, forgotten anything. We've got two hinge pins. Let's begin then, I suppose. Let's begin. I suppose then. Do we do arm or drive shaft first? Well, that's already pretty much out. In fact, yeah, that is pretty much just what's pushing out, I think. Yeah, so there we go. And the bearing, yeah, is that going to come? Lovely. Good. I am going to keep this for obviously a spare stub axle and the spare tubular. Is there a name for them? You know, inside the ends of these drive shafts, you've got the tube thing with a hole in it with a pin through. I know I'm really technical, but yeah, I'm going to keep that as a spare. I know this end's no good. I don't know if we can remember why I'm changing this drive shaft. Let me get this to focus. So the end of this, it's not very good, look. There should be like a dog bone on that. What have I done with the new one? Here we go. So let's compare the new one to the old one. Yeah. So this is why it needs new drive shafts, because they just weren't doing anything in the cut. It was just spinning in the drive cut. But we have a nice new one. So we'll put this one to a side. What's been going on? Howdy, Grummy Bear. Everyone's saying hello. It's nice that we all say hello to each other. I do like that. Community, I like it. Matt, no, been busy removing the amps, stereo system, and sub from the car. Oh, I'm putting the original radio back in, ready for sale at auction. Oh, that's sad. That is sad. I've just been doing, well, not just last week and the week before, I was sort of doing the opposite of that, where I was putting my stereo, I haven't got amps, but my head unit, I was fitting that into the Seat and out of the Citroen. Musa, hi mate, hiya Musa. You alright? There's a tool that you can get to replace those pins in the dog bones. You reckon that'll knock out? I did wonder that myself. I did wonder that myself, whether I've got the voice, whether I could rest it in the voice and hammer the fucker out. Well, I'm going to keep it anyway, just for the rest of the bits on here that could be useful. Yeah, I didn't know there was a tool to get them out. I know in smaller stuff that I've got, I've pulled them out just with vice grips on them and twisting, and I've managed to pull them out and put new ones in. I didn't even attempt it with this. Yeah, maybe I should have. Maybe I should have. Musa, what happened? What happened is, mate, is these are the same part, but one is worn and one is new. So this is what we're replacing. So that's that is the, if I can get it to come up. Yeah, that's the new one. That's how it should look. And this is how it does look. So when they go into the drive cups, you don't get no drive, it just spins. And at first I thought it was a diff issue, but when I took it all apart, I think that was my issue. And to be honest, I've been a bit lazy with it and a bit not put off the Asuga, but I'm disappointed that every time I take it out, I break an arm. But I don't think that's down to the truck as much. I think it's down to the way we drive them. So I think we're just going to have to be a little bit nicer on them. Are they like a cotter pin? Cotter pin. Is that aren't the I'm going to show my lack of knowledge now. Cotter pins, I thought they were the ones that go through like on your real car, as your stub axle sticks out, you have a massive nut that goes on to hold the bearing, then a pin that goes through, and you open either end of it so it can't come back out and the nut can't undo itself. I thought that's what a cotter pin was. If it's not, explain to me what a cotter pin is and what's one of those things, just a split pin. Which could have, but now you have a spare dog bone if you get the pin removal tool. Yes. And I like having spares. Now, on the Plus, got a nice Vivaro camper day van as a replacement. Needs a little bit of work for MOT, but got it at a bargain of a price. Got to put all the stereo system in that at some point. Fair play, mate. Nice. Nice. You were looking for one of them, weren't you? So at least you've got something that you wanted. And that's good. That is good. Right, let me do something. Let's begin. So I think that one went on there. Yep, that's a good start. And that goes in there. Oh, does that come with a grub screw in it? Let's have a little feel. No. And I know when I took the other bit off, where is it actually? Is it in the car? So all those months ago, when I took this apart, actually on a live stream, that's there. The grub screw that was in the end of this that holds this pin in place had rounded off, completely stripped. And I had tried heating it up and I've tried all sorts to get it out of that, and nothing worked, so I just drilled it out. Which now means I need another grub screw for that one to hold that in. Which, bear with me, in this bag, I should have. I should have possibly. What size grub screw? I either need a bigger tub or less fat fingers. But I think buying a bigger tub is probably easier. So that's what I'm going to do. Is it that size? Is it going in? Let me hold that to the light. Can't see anything. Yes. Yes, that is it. Lovely. So I now have a grub screw I suppose as well I should put Loctite on that, shouldn't I? I never know with these grub screws in these ends. Do I put Loctite on them or not? Because I know I should, it's metal on metal, but if I do and I ever need to take them out, they basically ain't coming out, are they? Because they get filled with dirt and so much crap. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, hold on a minute. There it is. Yeah, there we go. I had a moment then where I thought it's not the right one. It doesn't go through far enough. But it does. It does. They're basically a hardened steel pin. Yeah, that's what I thought, that just go through. So what is a cotter pin then that we were talking about? Because I've heard of those. As I say, I always thought it was um there we go. Martin Prince. A cotter pin is a hollow pin with a slit down one side, normally made of spring steel, so they can be squeezed to get them in. But once in, they spring back to the normal size which holds them in. I think I know what you mean. Yeah. So is that the ones then that you will, when you're putting like a bearing in a real car, and you put them through and then bend one of the things up? Yeah, they're like split pins almost. That is what I thought. But I am quite often wrong. Quite often. Let's slide that on then. Put the pin back in. Pin. Come on, pin. Can't hold it. Again, it's fat finger problems. I might struggle, but the mould grips won't. I literally just took it out that hole. Why won't it go back in it? There we go. There we go. That goes in. Yeah, do I Loctite this little grub screw? It's like I'm damned if I do and I'm damned if I don't. I know it's one of them. I mean, once the wheel's on, the pin's never coming out, is it? But that's sort of not the point. Um, that is not my hinge pin. That is my hinge pin. Well, that's the hinge pin block. So I suppose I need to work out now because these, all the screws in here were from when I took the Asuga apart. So now I just need to remember which one goes where. Because I've not taken this Asuga apart enough that I know it that well. The X Max and the Max, especially, in my sleep. But the Asuga, not so much. So that was just in the skid plate. And if I remember rightly, are these different length? Well, maybe not. Oh, yeah, maybe they were. Yeah, the ones in the front are longer. So have I got another one of those length? Yeah, because that one was already in the skid plate. And they are, yeah, them. Let's feel the depth of that. Possibly. Yeah. So then it's shorter ones of those, which will be them, in the rear. Oh, what have we got there then? Matt. It's a cross between a split pin and a circler. Yeah. Not a circlip is, yeah. It's like a straight circler. Fair enough. We're learning. We're all learning. Well, I'm learning. You lot teach me. Show me the way. Right, so let's offer this new drive shaft then into there. And then why doesn't that feel right? Something's not quite right with how that's feeling to me. Oh, Martin. Nice. What have you done to it? Well, I had an 80-mile-an-hour infraction, and now I have a 102-mile-an-hour infraction. Why the big jump? Is it just gearing or motor, ESC? Let's see what I'm doing wrong here. I think the drive shaft has to go under that sway bar. And then into the drive cup. Yeah, that looks better to me. That looked more like it should. Right, well now I need to change this arm and not lose these bits. Then that looks like it's going to go that way with those. Yes. Yes, you just changed the gearing. So that's all with, that's never stock. Stock on 6S, 102. That must have got bloody hot. Some good speed though. Fair play. Yeah, what are you running in that? What are you running? And it's got a few scratches on it. Yeah, Matt, watch the temps. That's exactly what I just thought. But, I mean, to get that from a stock system, if it is stock, I don't know, that is a mental speed. And I think Tomley with his hit like, was it 92 or 95? So to get 102 bone stock, I would I would like an infraction. I really would. We were talking about them last night, but I know that even with that 6S Talion. We destroyed a set of tyres in, just a few battery packs. They do like some tyres. Most of my tyre has gone bald, yeah. Have you been doing wheel spins as well? Matt, but yeah, but even Tomley was concerned about the temps and recommended dual fans. Yeah, yeah. It'd be interesting to know if it is standard. Come on, Martin, don't leave us hanging. Is your infraction standard? Can't be, can it? Getting 102, did he say? Motor has two fans and it's not quite standard. What is it? Upgraded ESC stock motor and geared to the moon. Gear it till it's on fire and then go back two teeth. Is that the sort of attitude? I've just seen somebody has just sent me a video about the dog bone removal tool. Dog bone, them bits, the removal tool. Obviously, I've not seen the video, but thank you for sending me that, whoever that was in here. I've seen the notification pop up. So yeah, nice one for that. I'll watch that video and I may as well pick up one of those tools because, well, why not? It's better to have one in it than not have one. Right, one busted arm and one new arm. You've upgraded the motor and the ESC. So now it goes 102 miles an hour. That is ace. That is ace. I need to speed run my Italian. I normally speed run every car that I've got. Just so, because when you're out, it's the first question people ask you, isn't it? That's cool. How fast does that go? Or they'll ask you if it's nitro, but I think a lot of the time when they ask that, they they just want to engage in a conversation with you, and they don't know what else to say. But I'm all up for having a waffle. Oh, I dropped a hinge pin. Drop the hinge pin. Uh, Captain could have. Yes, I'm sending you the video and a couple of links. Thank you, mate. I have seen it pop up on the top of my screen there, but obviously I'm not going to stand here and start watching videos. Live streams, I think, are difficult to watch at the best of times. Never mind if you're watching a live stream and the person on that live stream is just like doom scrolling through TikTok. I don't think that'd be that entertaining. That's why I'm always very appreciative of anybody that turns up like yourself and comments and says things, helps out. It's very cool and much appreciated. I'm going to lock that onto there. Yeah. Castle cremations. Maybe. It might have a castle cremations in it. I sort of steer away from Castle. Um, and to be honest, it's probably wrong of me to, because I've never had one. I've had a motor, I've had Castle motors, and they did get hot, but all motors get hot. Yeah, I see too many people having issues with the Castle ESCs. And I know, if you're speed running, definitely if you want to go fast, Castle is the way, isn't it? Because it gives you more tunability options. But I also believe that it's true that if you don't know what you're doing, like myself, and you mess with some of those settings on your Castle ESC, there's a chance it could go up in smoke. I think that arm is done. I'll put it there just in case I've missed anything. Captain could have. The AMR tool won't do the rear armor dog bones, but the Mugen tool will do them. Awesome. Oh, absolutely, I understand, but it's there when you're done with the live. Yeah, cheers, mate. Thank you. I will definitely be looking into one of those. 100%. I think we can put this on without causing myself too many issues now. At least then it holds all these arms on. And I'm not likely to keep dropping the bloody pins because that's quite annoying. I believe it's that. Yeah, take it out of there. Rom, I've had Castle windows. What do you mean? You've had Castle windows? Am I a bit slow on the uptake today? I've got a feeling I should understand what's going on there. You're running a 20-tooth pinion with a Hobbywing Max 8 motor and ESC. Fair play. Fair play. I like the Hobbywing stuff. I've got Max 8s in both of our Maxes. And I've got the Max 5 in the X Max. I think for just plug and play and go bash it, the Hobbywing stuff is brilliant. Matt, I've no idea what Castle Windows is either. I'm glad it wasn't just me then. I thought I was being stupid. Grum, it may be a local thing. We have a company round my way that fit double glazing. I thought they were a national company. Sorry. Grum. Castle. Maybe it is a window company. No, I've heard of Everest, I think, but not Castle. Maybe. Yeah, there we go, Matt. Oh, now we understand. Now we get it. I'm sure, Grum, if we knew what Castle Windows was, it would have made perfect sense. We just didn't. Martin, you also have a 22 and a 25 tooth pinion. Go for it. Go for it. Is that on? Is that standard hoons as well? Yeah, Grum can't go wrong with a hobby wing combo. Oh yeah, I've got one in the Hebeo as well. I've got the full censored G2 system in the Hebeo. What we're doing here, drive shaft under that. Put the spring back in. The shock in. Shock in. Matt, I thought you meant you windowed the motor, like when the yank throw a rod and window the block. Yeah, a hole in the block. I thought he meant he just had like a hole in the wall, so similar to what you're saying with engines. I thought like a castle window, just like a slot with nothing in it. Castle windows, yeah. I run a hobby wing in most of my cars. The new 8BL 150 G2 is an absolute beastly ESC. Yes, I've never had one, but I know that Chris runs a load of them in his. They are, from what I believe, what I understand, those 8BL 150 G2s, that is the exact board that is in the original Max 8 version 1, which is what's in my Max. And that thing has taken a lot of punishment, and it still goes. It still runs, no problem. Still got loads of power, loads of punch. Doesn't get hot, doesn't cut out. Only when it's supposed to cut out at low voltage. Right, drive shaft under the sway bar. Is it? Oh, what have I done wrong here? No, they're all the right way. That's got to go out that way. It never goes over it. No, it does have to go under it and through that gap. Yeah, it's just tight. It is just a tight fit, that's all. Lift the sway bar possibly. Like that. Oh, I can hear an ice cream van. Can you hear it? It's literally right outside my garage. Blasting the tunes it is. Banging the summertime tunes. If we weren't on a plugged in webcam, I'd take you outside. We're going to say hello to the ice cream man. You left it a bit late, hasn't he? What time is it? 20 to 8. Uh, what have I missed? Following most of your cars. Right, let me just try and start getting this threaded in. Yeah, there we go. Rum just ordered a Quicksilver combo for the Omni Terminator. Awesome. Good cars, them Omni Terminators. Omni Terminator? Whatever. I'm not going to change it. I've said it now. Captain could have. I don't have any of the new censored stuff, but I'm not a believer in putting censored systems in bashers. Yeah, I wouldn't run a censored system in the X Max or in any of the Maxes. Only in my Hibeo. Which I mean, I do bash the Hibeo, but not at the same level. Not anywhere near as what I do to the other stuff. So I was all right with having one in there. And to be honest, we killed one of the G2 Hobbywing ESCs in one of my videos. It was in Mark's. Um, the drive shaft's not in the car. It was in Mark Creighton. It's really highly upgraded Creighton. There we go. Now it's popped into the car. There we go. Drive shafts. Yeah, one of those G2 censored systems. We had the ESC. It wasn't running censored, I don't think. No, it was. It was running a full censored system. Excuse me. And we were doing jumps with it. I got it on video. It is in one of my videos. When he lands it, it just cuts out. And we bring it back here, and I try all sorts with it, but it's just dead. So we cut it open and see what's inside it. But that's again censored system in a basher, and Mark does bash as well. He's not shy. Martin, I run silver hoons for power sliding and dicking around, but white hoons for speed run. Silvers are hard, whites are medium, golds are soft. Cool. How long do the silver, the hard ones, how long do they last if you're doing just flat out drifting, power sliding? Are they pretty hard wearing or can you tear through them in 20 minutes? Uh, Captain, I have both the Max 8 G1 and the 8BL 150 G2, and they feel almost exactly the same. Well, I've heard that they are exactly the same. It's the same ESC. And the 8BL seems to run cooler than the Max 8. Cool. Interesting. Nathan, evening all. Good evening, Nath. Thank you for joining, mate. Hope you're okay. Yes, my SSTE motor burnt my finger on Friday. Don't worry, I had my revenge. I bent two drive shafts earlier. Oh, God. Yeah, that's it. Good work, Nath. You're showing who is the boss. Yes, don't really know how I did it, but I did it. Apart from losing my digicard while I was out, I'm all good. Oh, no. No. It's never good to lose the bits. Right, can I do anything else to the front of this while I'm here? I don't think so. Because everything else now screws in through the chassis. I believe that goes in like that. And that just sits on the chassis and then we put it all back together. Grum, who is doing East Tactics? I think I'll give it a go. Why not? It's a bit of fun, isn't it? Bit of fun to join in with. Doing delayed backflips. I think that's the challenge, isn't it? So yeah, why not give it a go? I can see it ending in a massive crash. but it'll be fun. So you've built your ramp just at the right time, haven't you, Grum? To go out and do some delayed backflips. Yeah, correct, Craig. Yeah, mate. Bit of fun. Get involved. For anybody that doesn't know what the East Tactics is, it's a channel that from now until August, each month they set like a fun challenge. Go and do a jump, a tree backflip or clear a gap. And you just go out, film like a quick clip, tag him in it, and then it ends up on a playlist. And then the winner is actually picked at complete random. And you have a chance of winning stuff. I mean, the chance of you winning isn't massive, but it's fun to just get involved. I done it last year on a couple of the months, got myself involved. And for smaller channels, um, it actually is a good way to help you grow. Definitely. Where's my knife? All right, do some trimming. There. Correct, Craig. Matt, 8 viewers, 4 likes. What, in the stream? Now? 8 viewers, 4 likes? We're not having that. If you're in here, like. Hit the like button. Tell your mates. Let's have that push to 1,000. And then once I've had the push to 1,000, what I need you all to do is watch all my videos because I just need a little bit more watch hours. If you land upside down, you've technically done a delayed backflip. Yeah, really delayed. And yes, Craig, I did the ramp build in anticipation of the challenges. Fair dues. It's now the roll of the dice to select the winner. Yeah, it's always been a roll of the dice. Yeah, he always rolls a dice to select the winner, but then I think he does then pick his favourite best in show, and that gets entered into something else. But for the normal prizes, to keep it fair, it has always just been a roll of the dice, centre drive shaft. Don't forget the centre drive shaft. It is my favourite thing to forget. Captain, I didn't do the challenge last year due to the way he changed his rules and point system. Oh, what did he do? And also, you just need to complete the challenge to be another chance. You don't need to send it to the moon. No, well, that's it. I think he's tried doing it to keep it fair for everyone. Otherwise, if it was, who can produce the best video, the best sort of content for it, all of the bigger boys, all of the bigger channels would want to get in on it because they've got a better audience. They know what they're doing with YouTube more. They'd be able to just produce better quality videos. So to have it on a dice roll, I think is fair. I think. Right. What did I say was the longer screws? Front ones were longer or the rear ones were longer? I know what, if I put all this together and it still makes nasty clicky noises, I won't be very happy. Front ones were longer. Cool, there it is. Dees RC, hello Dees, thank you for joining. Cheers, mate. A lot of streams lately, so I can't watch this one either. Have a good stream there. Cheers, mate. Yeah, it's basically just because a lot of the cars got broken all at the same time. So now, as parts are coming in, I've got a lot of wrenching to do. Um, and it's pointless doing wrenching on my own when I can invite everyone else to come and join in. But thank you for dropping in anyway, mate. I'm being silly here, aren't I? Because that has to go on. Being a numpty, why didn't anyone tell me? Practice. I've been practicing putting it on and taking it off, then putting it back on, then taking it back off. Rut Rider, evening all. Good evening, Rut. How are you doing? Rum, is that your Suga? Yes, it is. This is my AS Suga being put back together. It's coming back. They are beasts, these Asugas, but they don't take the kicking that I like to hand out. But there ain't no denying that it's a very good car. And as long as you don't crash it too bad, they are actually very good. I think the problem with our Asuga is Lenny. Lenny is the problem with our Asuga. That boy doesn't do half measures, only full sends. I wonder where he got it from. Those, one, two, three, four. Yeah, I would guess so. I would guess so. Does that one go in there? Yep. Yeah, so we will be seeing some AS asuga action on the channel, hopefully, if this fixes it. Because it was, as I said, we took it out of action because I thought the diff had gone. And it just sat around doing nothing. Okay, so they're longer ones, yeah. Sat around doing nothing one day until I thought, well, I'll do a live stream and we'll take it apart. And then I discovered that drive shaft, and I've not even taken the diff apart because, I saw the drive shaft and thought, well, that's an issue. And you can see into the diff from the bottom of the gear casing, and it looked fine. It doesn't look damaged at all. So I've gone with the belief that the issue was the drive shafts. And that happened because we'd cracked, broken an arm a bit. The drive shaft had pulled out of the cup, and then the cup hadn't quite got hold of that dog bone end, and it chewed up the end of it. Chewed it up. All right then. So now it should just be connect the steering. That how does that one go on? I'll just now that one's fell off. Well, it's not attached. That's all I've got left. Hmm. Ah, okay. So that I struggle to get that in now, aren't I? Hmm. I don't know, am I? No, I don't think that qualifies us in. But somehow don't think. Oh, maybe it is. Well, it can't be. Can't be. Flex that forward a bit. Let's have a look. Push that into there. There we go. That looks more like it. Yeah, that's going to attach to the servo. So it's 1, 2, and 3 for them. And then they just popped off. Oh, yeah. Okay. So I've got 3 screws left, and they're all different. Not one of them are the same. Hi Leo, you okay? I am live. Um, I'd love to know how I lose tools just stood here. What electrics? What electrics you have on the Asuga? This is the AS Spectrum ESC from a AS Creighton. and a massive 4282 1600 kV surpass supersonic motor. Oh no, this is a 2150 kV. 2150 kV on 8S. We've had this to just over 80-ish miles an hour. It's quite funny. When the channel was still very young, I done like a piss take video basically saying, can you compare an asuga to an armour infraction? I got quite a bit of hate for that. And people telling me, you can't do that, you can't compare them. And I was like, well, I just did. Some people got quite sensitive, telling me, no, you can't do it. It's like, yeah, I think they missed the joke. Sweet. Yeah, well, it is sweet on 8S. I don't often run it on 8S. Um, because obviously it's just nuts. Are they threaded? They are threaded pillow balls. See, as I say, I've not taken this apart very often at all. Second hole from the back. In fact, I bet Rut Rider could talk me through, a lot of how this goes together more than I know. I mean, it came as a roller. Well, no, it did. When I bought it, I did have some electrics with it, but they weren't suitable. So then I was looking for new electrics for it, and our mate John, good friend of mine, he'll come to the camping weekend. Oh yeah, that's another thing that we need to have a chat about. The camping weekend at the miners circuit. It'd be good to know who's coming to that and who wants to camp over. I might set up like a group and put us all in it, the ones that are going to come camping, and we can sort out who's doing what, who's bringing what. Because last time, me and John took loads of stuff, but because we didn't chat to each other properly beforehand, we were just like, yeah, we'll just bring camping stuff. I went to Tesco's and bought loads of just burgers and sausages and buns and all of that, and he'd pretty much done the same. I mean, we didn't starve, there was plenty of food. But if we'd organised it a bit better, we might have had more of a selection. But he said I saved the day because he'd brought, I mean, fair play to John, he'd bought loads of camping equipment, his tent, tables, cooking equipment, generators, plates, all that, all everything that you need. He even bought a Liverpool toilet with a tent, so we had like a proper toilet to use. We got there, and as I pulled up, he's like, Greg, did you bring toilet roll? I was like, yes, I did. Yes, I did. But hate gets you comments, views, and promotes the channel. Yeah, I mean, now when I do a video like that, yes. In fact, I think my most popular video is where I'm saying that my X Max is trash, which it was for me. When I got it, it kept letting me down, and I hated it because everyone else's X Max that I see them using, their X Max worked, and mine was crap. So I done a video on that, and yeah, I had a lot of people that had clearly not watched the video. They just clicked on it to tell me that I'm wrong and the X Max is the best thing ever. And you know, if I'm having issues with it, it is probably down to user error and things that I've done, and you know, blaming me for it. And I was just like, well, yeah, you've clearly not watched the video because in the video I do say that the problem with it is the upgrades that were on it and me. But they just jumped in to defend. I think people thought I was slating the X Max, and I wasn't because I love it. People just like to jump on and give you some shit. Sometimes it's just you just got to let them get on with it. My Typhon load of junk thumbnail was one of my best. Yeah, that is it. Have we done? Have we done it? That thing. Ta-da! Suga. I mean, before I get too excited, I should probably check it, shouldn't I? Let's move that strap out of the way for now. Let me get a couple of 3S packs. Oh, Lenny will be happy if I fix this. He has been asking me for ages. We're fixing my Suga. I've not played with my Suga for months. I'm like, I know, sorry. I got annoyed at it because it kept breaking arms. I don't think we had any other issues with it. Well, the fan's not working, but it's not plugged in, so that probably doesn't help. And that fan. That one's not plugged in either. Well, there we go. That fan does work. I'll leave it unplugged though. Gianna, speaking of your Typhon, can I have your Armour Typhon 6S? She's not forgotten. Right. That one. Oh, sorry, Woody. That's your leaning post. I'll put that one there for you. Okay, it's been that long, this hasn't even got batteries in it. But some batteries, they're not brilliant, but they'll be on. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. They're back in there. So I'll be picking Lenny up on Tuesday, I believe. So guaranteed he is going to want to use this asuga if it works. Do I? It's risky. It's a risky move. It might mean the asuga's in action and then instantly out of action. Do I get Lenny to do the East Tactics delayed backflip challenge with the asuga? He has done one before on tarmac, and then afterwards he did crash. Again, I've got it in a video where we were out on a car park with this and the mats, hitting just a small ramp, but he hit the ramp, took this car upside down, and it flew for ages upside down. And then he spun it and landed it. I was like, that was risky. That was really risky. Okay. Steering. Oh, I've done that. I saw a wheel nut fly off. Where did that go? One, two. That one's fell off, but it's there. Oh, is it that one? Did it just land in the drawer? Maybe. Yes. All right, I'll stick some wheels on this. But yeah, I even said the full name. That shows how much I really know about it. I told you, Tiana, we'll get you the bits and you can rebuild the slash. Right, I'm just going to get some wheels for that. They're over here. Yeah, can have some of these on it front now. Yeah, these are Lenny's painted up Louise MT uphills. He painted these himself. He took the bead locks off and he's painted the bead locks. And he was like, oh, they now look like those Proline Bagland things that people put on X Maxes. They're like a mini version of them. He did have these on his mats, but in his wisdom, he decided he wanted road tyres on his mats. Which, fair enough. If I pay you £60, can you just outright give me the slash? Yeah, but you're missing the point. The slash needs rebuilding. So it needs bits buying for it, which are going to cost more than £60, which I am willing to buy, and then we'll make a video or a live stream of you fitting the parts, and then it's your car and it's cost you nothing. We'll even get you a new body and you can spray it. Wheels on. Well, I kind of hope this works because we've not used this in ages. And it is cool. And it is ridiculously fast. I reckon geared up, this could do 100 miles an hour geared up with the right tyres on. Might do it with these tyres because these are belted, but I don't know. They might just explode. They might just explode. But yeah, I think a couple of decent batteries in this, a couple of decent 4S, and geared up because we're geared on this so low just to keep it safe. If you can see, don't know if you can see the pinion there on the motor, so maybe just about. It's not very big at all. Maybe a 13-ish, around that size. Okay, tyre on there, car on there, controller on, car on. Trim looks way out, but I can still hear a front. Yeah, I can still hear a front. I don't like that. Steering trim, oh yeah, we can sort out the trim. Not a problem. But there we go. One Suga. It sounds pretty good actually now it's on the floor, but difficult to know, isn't it? Something's definitely not happy in this. What's that, Grum? Build the slash, you might swap. What do you want an old slash for? Would it be the centre diff or the rear diff? I do not know. Rut Rider, stock asuga pinion is 14 tooth. It could be a 14, mate, but this isn't stock. None of the electrics in this are stock. Nothing. This is whatever I've put into it. Someone wants an old Typhon. Yeah, well, if she builds it, it's hers. If she wants to swap it, it's up to her. Yeah, they look okay. Okay, rear diff. Yeah, I think there's something in the rear diff. Maybe I need to get something. Ring and pinion in the rear diff. Well, it's definitely much better. I reckon it's drivable. Well, it is drivable because I was just driving it. It is good. Oh, there we go. Right, how easy is it to get into the diffs on these? Is it like the whole rear end has to come off? As if so, I'm not doing that now. Might get away with shimming it, maybe. It really isn't bad. It doesn't seem to do it on the floor. I have it on the floor and I'm driving it round. So it's not doing it there. It's only when you go full throttle and then hammer the brakes hard. And it does feel like it's in the rear end rather than the centre. Yeah. It's about the same as the armour, is it, Rider? You reckon you can? Because I know with the armour, they're dead easy to get to the diffs, aren't they? You literally just take a few things off here and you can take your cap off. You reckon I can do that with the Asuga too? Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, so the back of the case comes off. Okay. All right. Maybe then. Maybe. So get something to take the diff out. Who is this? Rohit. I hope this helps. Mate, thank you very much. I'll take any donation. I don't know what currency that is, but awesome. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Nice one that you've dropped in and left a donation. I never expect people to do that, but really, really appreciate that. Thank you. That'll go towards buying new diff gears. No, thank you very much, man. Anything helps. There's a lot of gunk around these, definitely. Paul Goldrick. Have a look at the centre diff bearings. Mine melted the plastic carrier. Rupees, you think? Yeah, my wife's just messaged on there and said it was £1.59, I think it just said. Mate, much appreciated. Thank you very much. Um, Paul Goldrick, thank you for your suggestion and joining, mate. Thank you very much. Let's have a look towards these centre diff then. Now that feels okay. And the dip, burr and pinion are fine. I've got no glitter there, so that's sort of showing me that it's not crunching there. Oh, we'll take these out for now because at least we've tested it. The drive shaft is good. The steering's all back together. And yeah, when I was revving it and braking, I was holding the centre diff area, and I couldn't feel the vibration as much as on the back. So when I was holding the casing of the rear diff there, and accelerating and braking, I can feel the vibration here much more than I could feel it in the centre, which makes me believe It is probably in the rear, so I might have a little dig in. We'll see. I'll at least take it apart. We'll take some screws out and see what happens. But thank you for dropping in. If you like RC car content and watching them being sent off big ramps and doing jumps and backflips and all that, hit the subscribe button and go and check out some videos and shorts. And I do live streams generally when I'm fixing them, which if you've seen any of the content, you'll understand I fix them a lot. They have a bit of a hard time. So we'll take this little bumper off, because that is going to be in my way. For sure. Definitely going to be in the way. Have we got any newcomers in tonight? Any silent watchers that want to say hello? We're all friendly. We all like a nice chilled Sunday vibe. Have a chat. I mean, normally when I fix things, we do backflips, but I don't think that's going to happen today because I'm taking a diff apart as it started crunching. I mean, I could do a backflip, just not with this. I'll get the Max on the go or Italian or the Hebeo. I can't do it with the X Max because even though I rebuilt the X Max last night on a massive live stream. Rebuilt the X Max, done a backflip with it. And then today decided I'll take it back apart. Well, not fully apart. I've just taken the diffs out the front and the rear, ready for when the GPM ones come. Captain could have. So it's not clicking, vibrating when braking. No, it is clicking. It is like a crunch. It sounds like gear skip, definitely. Like crunch noise. Um, but if you just well, even now on the carpet in the garage, I was just throttling it and it was spinning all four wheels, no problem, no noise whatsoever on the floor, even accelerating and braking on the floor, it was okay. On the bench, when I was powering the throttle and then jabbing the brake, it sounded like gear skip. It did sound like a gear crunch, but it's not terrible. But I've got a feeling that if it is something that maybe I can just shim, then it'll last a bit longer. Whereas if I just take it out and bash it like it is now, it's definitely just going to kill the gears. Right, how do I get to them screws from the top there? From the top. Can I get into them? Are they full of dust? Is that it? That would be in the front. This case might have gotten loose. No, the front's fine. I was feeling that it's smooth. There's no vibration or noise there. I know normally when you hit the brakes, it is the front end that clicks, and on power it's the rear end that clicks. But that's when it's on the floor. and as you brake, and the force then comes through the front diff, and that's when your front diff clicks. It doesn't do it when it's on the floor driving. It only just done it as I held it here on the bench like that and nailed it and then jabbed the brake. I could feel it here, not so much here, and it was nothing on the front. So I'm convinced it is in the rear. I'm just trying to work out how to get that skid plate off. It's got to be them screws. It's got to be. We're on a learning adventure together. Yeah, it is them screws. It is them screws. Definitely. Is that turning? Or is it full of dust? I might need the smaller one to dig out the dust. Right. Put that in there. And then I might put the other one in the drill. I should definitely give this Asuga a bit more love. I mean, I know I had a lot of trouble with the arms on these Asugas. I've broken so many of them. But Vapor, when I was chatting to Ben, Vapor RC, he said that, yeah, he used to break them, but he's convinced now that they've changed the plastic somehow. I said, because recently he's not broke nearly as much as what he used to. And I'm sure he said he's never broke a lower arm, only upper arms. Mate, I've broke so many of everything. So many. Right, that's that out then. At least that's off. Sway bar off, or at least out the way. And then I can see one, two. We just start taking screws out and see what happens. Need to get me light on it. It's gone dark. It's been a long time since opening it. Are you running belted tyres on it? The extra weight could be aiding in the breakages. Normally, no, yeah, these are belted, but they're really lightweight anyway. They're not much heavier than the stock ones. But no, normally, Lenny likes running the stock tyres on this. I've only put these on it just for today, really, just so we could see it spinning. But no, Lenny likes the stock tyres because they're quite a hard compound and you can slide with them really well. The fact that we run it on AS probably doesn't help as well. It's a 6S car. We're like, yeah, let's run it on AS. That's a good idea. Right, Rut Rider, I've taken out the two top screws that look like they're towards the top of this diff case. Where's the lower ones? Are they in from the bottom? Do I have to take all this rear clip off? Possibly. Don't know. They're shock tower ones, aren't they, then? It's not them. No, 8S could never be the problem. No, it's not 8S. No. Bottom screw on the skid guard. I've taken those two screws out. The only other two back here are the two that go into the tie bar. That's just off camera, sorry. So I've taken these two out. But then, yeah, the hinge pin holder bar. They've got two in, but they don't even line up with the diff. Well, that was loose. That's never good, is it? That's never good. That was like hand loose. It's two on top, then two from underneath to get it open. So, do I need to totally remove the rear end, or can I do it from here? I've taken the two off the top. Let me get a little pointer. So there's two, one up here and one this side. I've taken them out. I've taken these out of the bottom. Are you telling me now that'll just pop out? Is that what we're thinking? I mean, it certainly looks that way to me, but it's not feeling like it wants to come out. Four screws total. Might be wedged on by the rear hinge pin holder. Yeah, that was my next thing. I'll just take that off. So yeah, I've taken the four screws out, two from the bottom, two in the top. We'll take this hinge pin holder off as well. It's only another two screws. We'll put that one there. And that one there. Now, I can almost guarantee that, I'm hoping to just possibly shim this. Yes, I've got the screw. I'm hoping to just, there it is, possibly shim this for the time being. But I know 100% I haven't got shims this size. The the rearmost ones that go in to the gear case from the chassis, yeah, they're out. I often have to use a flat tip driver to pretty mine out. Right, yeah. Release the sway bar. Yeah, the sway bar's loose. We'll just totally remove this bar on the back, see what happens. Pry bar, not pretty. Typos. Yes, Paul, good catch. Sway bar disconnect. Yeah, the sway bar is disconnected. Obviously, if it gets in the way of me taking it off, I'll completely remove it, but It is disconnected. It's not putting any pressure on the back of the diff case. We'll take that. And, oh, don't tell me that one's rounded off. Hopefully it's just full of dirt. I know normally my trick is with rounded off screws, just take the grinder to it, but these are like recessed into the hinge pin holders. So I don't really want to put into them. Oh, there we go. It was just full of dirt. Now we're winning. Right, there's got to be now nothing holding the rear. Oh, there's the hinge pin block, so that's off. Right, let me see. Yeah, so I can actually see. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it must have been that um, hinge pin holder. Now I haven't even looked at the gears, and I can see glitter bits in there. You see them on the camera? Can you see the diff glitter shining away? There you go. Look. So that has definitely been skipping a few teeth. Right. So let's move the sway bar out of the way now and pull this out. Oh yeah, full of diff glitter in here. That needs a new gear. I don't even think shimming that's going to help. Yes, Rider, sparkles. I have a sparkly diff. Hey, I'm special. Yeah. Well, the teeth don't seem very big on these, but I mean, I have been working on the X Max a lot. Well, that pin. Oh no, it won't. Well, I was going to say the pinion won't just pull out, will it? It's grub screwed onto the thing on the other side. I don't think I've ever been in here. Ever. Good resistance there. Feels good. Do you want to have a look? I'm trying to get this into focus up close. It's an art. Yeah. Sparkles. Yep, that's a clear sign. Yeah, it is a clear sign. It's a clear sign that something has had it. It really has had it. Ah, well, I don't know what to do now. What can I do? I can try and shim it a bit, but to be honest, I don't think shims are going to help me here. I had a light that I could have shone in there before to use my phone. Oh, yeah, it's shiny in there. The pinion actually looks okay. Yeah, the pinion feels good. So much dirt build up on the edges, on the outside of the diff case, that dirt is. Remember not subscribed and you do like the RCs, help me out. Help me have that push to 1,000 subs. I'm close now. I might have to might have to do one of those live streams that people do, where they're like, "I'm gonna stay live until I get to 1,000." I fear doing that though because I might have to stand there for like 3 days, and I haven't got the stamina for that. Oh, there are shims on the outside of that. Huh. Oh, so it's like on armors then these, where the shim goes on the outside of the bearing on the inside of the diff case. Because whereas with a Traxxas, you would put the shims on the inside. Captain could have. I wouldn't shim it. Yeah, I'm not convinced about shimming it myself either, to be honest. Check the tip of the pinion teeth. Should be slightly squared, not pointed. If pointed, they're on the way out. No, they are slightly squared. I think for what it's worth, I would probably change both at the same time. But considering we run 8S, I think that's the first one we've ever chewed up. So, sorry, I'm blinding the camera with a torch there, aren't I? Yeah, that's the first one I've ever had to replace or do anything with. They're shimmed pretty tight from factory. Yeah, I thought that. I mean, to be honest, mate, as I say, we've been running this on 8S for a long time. So I'm not mad. I'm not mad at it at all. Giving in. Not mad at all. Mm. Both Suga and Kagama had less than zero point 0.1 of play. They are set up very well. There's no denying it. But they make race kits, don't they? So you would expect a company that makes race kits. I've lost the dog bone there. I'm glad I found that. You would expect them to be good. All right, why can't I get it back in? That's because it needs to sit in there, doesn't it? It sits down like that. There we go. So yeah, as that is in there, yeah, there's not much side to side movement at all. Tiny bit. A tiny bit. Hold that end. Right, I need tea. Something about diff dust makes me thirsty. Do you know what, mate? I agree. Let's the tea time alarm. We'll stop for tea. If has anyone seen those TikToks and whatever the shorts, my wife was showing them me a couple of weeks ago, where British people are trying to confuse Americans and people overseas by saying that we have a tea time alarm. And like they'll just stop their normal day, like an alarm sound will go off. They'll be like, "Oh, it's a tea time alarm." Yeah, every day, the alarm goes off, and we all have to stop and have tea. It's a British thing. Some of them are really convincing. It wouldn't change my day. I've always got tea. It wouldn't change a thing. There we go. Right, well, it'd be rude not to. We've come this far. I may as well take out this uh, opinion. Yeah, Captain. The tea time alarm troll is absolutely hilarious. Yeah, I think it's brilliant. When I seen it, I was like, "Where's this? I need to live somewhere that's got a tea alarm." That grub screw is tight. Don't strip. Don't strip. Don't strip. Don't strip. Be nice. Play the game. Did it turn or did it strip? It's a fun game, isn't it? It's like being on a game show. Place your bets now. Is it going to turn or is it going to strip? If you guessed that it was going to turn, I don't know if you're correct or not yet. I don't know if you're correct or it's just bending something. Yes, it's turning. Turning is always much better than stripping when it comes to RC cars. Right, so we'll pop that off. Like, I'd say I'll pop that off, but it's not popping off very easily. It's loose. Right, so if that's loose now, where's my pliers? Can I just pull that captain could have? As an American, I approve of the tea trolling. Something nostalgic about tea shenanigans. David von Bruce? David. Nice one for joining, David. Thanks for your comment. You've been into RC cars since 1989. That is that is about the same time as me. Well, I was born. There we go. Got that out. I was born in '82, and I got my first one when I was 8 years old. So 1990 that would have been, wouldn't it? So yeah, similar times. I love RC cars, and most of the people in the chat now do as well. So love them. Awesome. What cars have you got, David? And if you're new here, remember hit the subscribe button. I am on the road to 1,000. I'm like this close to 1,000 subs. And check out some of the content where we go and send them off ramps and race our mate. Actually, do you know what, Captain Cutoff? From that way, it didn't look too bad, but now I've got it out and in my hand. That is trashed. That has had it well and truly. Yeah, that's well and truly had it. Pretty sure I don't have a spare of them. I'll go in this drawer because this drawer is my diff ring pinion spares drawer. So that's one off a Hebeo and it's got the case in and a pin and a outdrive. But because I've not had problems with this before, I don't believe I've got a spare. What's that? Nope. It's similar, but not close. Not quite. Close, but not quite. Well, that's that. Yeah, Captain Cunliffe. Yes, sir. I don't even have to zoom to see that. No, that's it. So I thought I'll give it, bring it up close and let you see it. And yeah, while it was in there, looking at it just from that end, it didn't look too bad. There's a bit of wear on it, but it didn't look too bad. But yeah, now it's out in my hand. Yeah, that's done for. Completely and utterly done for. So I will be ordering a new ring and pinion for the Asuga. Well, at least it's an easy enough job, isn't it? Easy enough job. Being Pirelli, though, it'll be more expensive than Traxxas parts. Kyle, thank you for your comment, mate. This is a Team Pirelli Suga. But mine runs on 8S power. Let me find the body for it. There's a body. So, two bodies. We've got a green one and a blue one, but I've just put my hands on the blue one, so yeah. It's like an oversized 1/8 scale buggy, but it's bigger than 1/8. It is a fair sized thing. Kyle, can't you fix my Traxxas Max? Oh, mate, I can definitely fix your Traxxas Max because I've got two of them here in the garage as well. If you're subscribed to the channel, you will be able to look through some of my videos and my shorts, and you'll see the things that I do to the Traxxas Max. Those things are tanks, real solid tanks. They won't be as fast as this, and they don't handle like this. But if you take them off ramps, I know which one's going to last longer, and it ain't this one. Not going head to head bashing with a Max. It's a good car, very good car, solid. It's not caused me many issues. Arms normally are the things that I break. And I think this is the first diff that we've actually worn out. But I'm not mad. It is just the way. Oh, please help. It's pissing me off. I can't be asked with ordering all the bits. Mate, honestly, I can't really see it through here, but subscribe to the channel. Check out the descriptions of some of the recent videos, and you'll find links to where you can add me and join us on Facebook. And you'll be able to message me on Facebook, send me pictures, and I'm happy to. You'd rather just pay someone to fix it. If you're local enough or you're willing to travel, I won't charge you to fix it. You buy the parts, I'll fix it. I like working on them. But what I would do is I'd want you to be here so you can see it, so you can see how it's fixed and you can learn the process of it. I'm not a shop, I'm not a business, I'm just some idiot that plays with RC cars and makes videos and puts them on YouTube. But definitely, I'm willing to try and help anybody out. 100%. Well, is it worth me putting this back together? Probably not. Is Lenny going to want to run it? Probably, yeah. I mean, what does it matter if he chews that gear up anymore? I'm going to buy new ones anyway. Simple enough job to get in there, isn't it? So I just have to tell him be gentle on the brakes. It's weird how it was happening on the brakes and not on the power. Although I bet if I put 8S in it, it would happen on the power then. Make some horrible noises. Where are you located? I'm in West Wales, mate. West Wales, hence the Welsh Dragon in the UK, of course. It's been on the top of my wardrobe for ages. I really can't be asked for it anymore. Just needs new drive shafts and the pins rounded off in the shaft. So need a new gear with it. Yeah, it's all sortable. It's all sortable. I've got tons and tons of wrench time with the Maxes because we do send them hard. We give them a lot of hassle. Come round, Biff. Yes, mate. Come round, Biff. Wales for life. So you a Welsh boy yourself then? Come round, Biff. Just Sharad come rogue. That is funny. It's not often people come in here and start chatting Welsh. We've had all sorts of languages pop into here. We're in West Wales. I'm Welsh living in Birmingham. I'm in Machynlleth, just north of Aberystwyth. Diolch, Yo-Yo Anderson. For Birmingham, yeah, I travel to Telford a fair amount. I don't much go to Birmingham, but if you want to come for a bash in Wales, bring your Max up, and we'll go bash. Rum yo, yo yo. Right, I'm just going to quickly button this back up, just because when Lenny comes on Tuesday, I know he's going to want to go and play with this, and even if I ordered parts tomorrow, they are not going to arrive in time because it seems like nobody anywhere stocks parts for these Asugas. You have to order them. And I mean, normally, obviously, they're on back order, so they can get them. They just don't have them in stock. Yo, yo, how are you guys doing? We're doing good, mate. We are doing good. Um, I'm happy because we've put the Asuga back together, and the Asuga's been in bits for ages. So it's nice to put this back together. But the problem was a drive shaft on the front and a broken arm. So I fixed all that, put all that back together. That end of it's great. This end of it clicks, and we've discovered why. The pinion for the ring and pinion is gone, dead completely. And the ring on here isn't very clever either. So it's going to have new ones. Um, but that's it really. Apart from that, the Suga's good. We'll just button it all back together now, and if it self-destructs, it self-destructs. It needs new gears anyway. So I'm not too worried if it kills these. But I do know Lenny is going to want to run a pack through this. Even though he's got loads of other stuff he could run, he has been asking about his Asuga. And I think it's down to, because I've got the Talion, the Asuga seems like the perfect play partner for it. Model Sport has them in at the moment. In stock, are they? Model Sport are great at the minute. I, I've obviously put like quite a big order in with Model Sport. All of the bits for the X Max, the bits for this, everything was from Model Sport. And on the order note, I'd said to them, if you want to be really nice and lovely and send me some stickers, I'll stick them on a couple of things, and then I'll tell people that the shop's really good. They must have wanted me to stick stickers on things because they've sent me so many. There's like loads of them. I've got a load of stickers. They're all just the same Model Sport, but so yeah, a bit of free advertising for Model Sport. But they have been very good, to be fair, and quite often with them. Um, I quite like that if you order early on in the day and it's just like a small envelope and not a massive box. I've ordered it just on standard delivery, not next day, not haven't paid extra for anything. Just order standard delivery parts and they turn up next day. They're really good. Yeah, just get some steel gears. I believe the rally gears are steel. They're not like Traxxas. They don't use monkey metal gears. The rally use proper stuff. I know that the outdrives are made of spring steel. Rum stickers. Love a sticker, especially when they're free. Free stickers are even better. I don't think that's the screw, is it? It's more likely them. Love a sticker, and they're shiny too. Yes, they are. Did you get any of the 50th anniversary stickers? No. I don't even know what they are. No, well, the ones I've got are just them. That's all it is. Just shiny Model Sport stickers. No, none of them say 50th anniversary on them. I'll have to ask for some of them, won't I? I'll say, I really like the stickers that you've sent me, and I have showed them off on the YouTube channel. But people are asking about some 50th anniversary ones. I've still got some of the gold Oakley Motorsport retro ones from before they changed their name. No way. I thought this was an RC live, not a sticker live. We've got to love stickers. You may have seen, like in my videos, when I film from behind me and I face this way with the camera. On this drawer here, there's a load of stickers on here of all different clubs and shops. Yeah, you're collecting yours to slap on your bench. Well, that is exactly what I've got here. I've got JP Bashed ones, the Ceredigion ones, Hebeo ones, MIP Louise, Tembe RC, Reckless, Wheel Spin, Model Sport, Chris with a C, Mac Run. I've got all the stickers going on, even a Blood Bike one. I have, and they are cool. What, you've got some of the 50th anniversary ones? I'm definitely going to be cheeky and ask for some of them. I say, one of my subscribers told me that you have some 50th anniversary ones. If I could have some of those, they would go pride of place on the bench. You have some Grum RC stickers arriving Tuesday. Nice one, Grum. You'll have to send me a couple and they can go on my drawer as well. Yes, in this hobby, you have to love stickers. How else are you going to sell your sweet stickers? Yeah. And I mean, if you've seen the videos, which I'm sure you have, you'll know how we drive and the things that goes on. It is a bit pointless putting stickers on the car bodies. They don't last very long. It'd be a shame to ruin good stickers. Okay, sway bar bit. That'll be them. Allard, hello, Allard. It's like have you just been sat like listening quietly? There's not a couple of minutes ago, I was reading out all my stickers and I mentioned the RC Bashers Ceredigion, and now you're here. Hello, is that an asuga I see? Yes, it is. This is the AS Asuga. Rogue Devils. Yeah, I'll send you the picture of the stickers. Got a free 50th anniversary work mat as well. Send me some pictures. I'm going to get onto Model Sport and see if I can get some. They'll probably tell me to do one, but it's worth asking, isn't it? I'll be cheeky. I'll be like, please. I will like them very much. Yes, mate. I've had a test batch, then I'll order loads and get them everywhere. Yeah, I haven't even got any stickers yet. Maybe I should make myself some stickers. Get some Crash and Bash stickers on the go. Send them out to people. Everyone else seems to have stickers. It's mad, isn't it? Approaching 1,000 subs and I've not even got stickers. I've got a branded T-shirt, but no stickers. Does that need to go in actually before I get carried away? Probably does. It's not going to affect this though, is it? That's just bits for the bottom. Hmm. Oh, Alan, you've just come on now, have you? Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. But yeah, we were just talking about stickers, and I'd mentioned I've got stickers here, and I was just reading out the branding. Rider, like and subscribe. Yeah, definitely like and subscribe. Definitely do that. can we get to 1,000 subs before next weekend? That's a good challenge, isn't it? It's Monday tomorrow. Can I hit 1,000 before next Sunday? It's a big ask. Suppose I better get out making some content and not just doing lives. Although I do need to fix the cars. So yeah, send them to my messenger. I'll have a look at what they're like. And then I will definitely be on to model sport. I want some. Yeah, send me some. Yeah, if I get stickers, I'll send them out. If Grum's already ordered himself some, he should be sending people stickers too. We all want stickers. Why isn't that going into anything? Oh, I know why. It's not them. It's not that. It goes in the other ones. Get a funny Bash Barry ones. Yes. Oh, Alan, me and the wife were talking about ideas for Crash and Bash Barry at the camping weekend. Which, by the way, if anyone wants to come, is the 10th of May. 10th of May. Tell them about it, Alan. Our camping weekend, our private track, the Miners Circuit. It is epic for anything off road. Um, Loads of fun. You can come and camp. It's free. There's no charge. It is wild camping, so although it is free, there is also nothing there but a track. You can have a fire, you can drink beer, and you can play RC cars with loads of different people that want to play RC cars. So, I mean, why wouldn't you want to come to that? Um, it's definitely something I'm looking forward to. Yeah, anyway, Crash and Bash Barry, we were saying that we'll do a video just Barry's weekend, as well as a standard video of what goes on when we're there. But so I'll do two videos for that weekend. One from our point of view as grown men playing with toys at an RC meet, and then one from Barry's point of view. And it'll either be okay or awful. But it will be fun. It's always fun. But I think we're going to do 2 nights there. I was chatting to John earlier. So, longer ones in the back. Longer ones in the back. Yes, send some. About 25 quid for 100. Is that the stickers, is it, Grum? £25 for 100 stickers. Bargain. And can I just send them my logo? Maybe with a little subscribe on it. If you're in, subscribe. Get me to that 1,000. Much appreciated. If you like RC cars, if you like crazy content, you like seeing stuff get broken and jump big, I will forever be in your debt. Uh, Rum, I want the hoodie and hat, etc. For yours, obviously, you want Grum branded ones. You're not on about mine, are you? Because I've got hoodies and t-shirts. Haven't got a hat yet, but I should do. I'd always said I won't really bother with merch and branded stuff until I got to the 1,000. Like if I ever got to the 1,000, I would then start possibly looking at embroidered things. So that'd be good. Um, yes, I have got my own stickers and t-shirt. Yeah, nice one, Rogue Devils. It's good to have these things, definitely. Rider, like and subscribe. Yes, like and subscribe. Yo, I'll put it on my Traxxas. Ace, like, subscribe, or else. 10th of May, wild camping and a barbecue, yeah, at the Miners Circuit. If you don't know what the Miners Circuit looks like, there's a few videos on Craig's channel. Yes, there is. Rogue Devils, I sent the pictures to you, mate. Thank you. I will have a look once I'm finished on here. Crash and bash Barry's weekend. Yeah, it's just a bit of fun. It'll be daft. You'll have to put him in a sleeping bag in his car. Mate, he's going to do all sorts. He's going to be in all kinds of situations. And we will film him having his own weekend with the lad. Yeah, scrum RC stuff. But I'd happily wear others. Dash, yeah. Channel merch, yay. Yeah, yeah. I've had a few people ask. I have had a few people ask me, "Oh, can I get a T-shirt?" They want their name on it, but then they want my logo and all the stuff that I've got on the back. And I'm like, I haven't, I don't do them to sell. I only done them for myself for a bit of a laugh. But I never expected my channel to. Well, I never expected nothing. I didn't expect 100 subs. I didn't expect 500 subs. Why have I got these two long screws? Where have I put shorter ones then? Have I put the shorter ones in the sway bar? Yeah, and I think the shorter ones should have went in there. Yeah, that feels better. Uh, are you putting a roll cage on Barry? He might need one. Is he going to do a drive-through barbecue? No, I can't do that to Barry. No. Superman X Max might go through the barbecue. No, I'm not going to do that to Barry. Barry needs to live, at least for a while. I need to get some content out of Barry. A lot of work went into that Barry. I'm not just going to smash him up instantly. I mean, we all know I'm going to smash him up, but not instantly. Yo, I see your Traxxas. My Traxxas. You can see that. Let me have a look. What can you see? You can just see a lot of mess, I think, on the table, can't you? I don't even know if you can see the table. What I can see on my screen is probably a lot smaller than what you lot are looking at it. On my screen, it's about that big, what I can see. And then I've got the comments all here. Yo Anderson, you can't say Traxxas to one of our members called Tim. Yeah. Tim loves a Traxxas, doesn't he? Cracks arse, he calls them. Each to their own, mate. Each to their own. I know he was a bit gutted when I showed him the TRX6. And he's like, oh, it is a shame that it is a Traxxas because he does like it. Go. Sway bar clicked back on. Right. Rut Rider. I'm trying to get a roof box for the car so I don't have to sleep with all the RCs when we camp. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to have the RCs in the car with me. Or what I might do, Rut, is I've got a two-man tent. So I might bring the two-man tent. I've even got a pop-up tent actually. And I'm going to put the two-man tent up, and that's going to store all the RC cars. Because I mean, they're safe. It's not like you're not likely to get robbed up there. You're on private land. You're in the middle of nowhere, um, and you'll be sleeping right next to it in your car. Might be worth giving it a go. Alan, no, I meant like driving by near the barbecue and someone handing them. Oh yeah, mate, yeah, yeah, hot dog and a burger, yeah, yeah, like a McDonald's drive-through. Just that goes to show you where my mind goes with that X-Max. You're like drive-through barbecue, and I'm like, yeah, with the unbreakable body on, yeah, I will use it as a battering ram and send it through hot coals. Yeah. You mean take him to a drive-through and feed him? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, we can do that. We'll do that. We'll make a bit of fun. I might even have, fingers crossed if all goes to plan, I might even have my drone by then and a new RC car that's undecided and undisclosed yet. Okay. Okie dokie. Let plug this back in. Make sure this still works. And then ask anyone that's in here again and not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Be part of that elite club that is in the under 1,000 subscriber crew. I know there's not many gaps left, so get in now. The sub 1K club. I know everyone in here is in the sub 1K club. It's going to be an elite club to be in, that's for sure. Maybe, I don't know, I'm making stuff up now. Making stuff up. Are we camping by the lake? I don't know, mate. That's like up a hill and far from the track. Well, not far, but I have mobility issues. And I want to sleep in my car, so if I can't get my car up there, I ain't sleeping by the lake. Yo, it sounds like I'll get along with Tim. You're not a massive Traxxas fan either, no? Tim is a sound bloke. Tim is yeah, but he's a good bloke with loads of amazing little RC cars. He really is. He's got a lot of very, very cool uh, stuff, Tim has. Will Barry have his own tent? Quite possibly. He'll have his own bed. We'll have to get him somewhere comfy. Because he sure ain't going to fit in the car while I'm in it sleeping. That's what all the nefarious individuals would say. It'll be safe with me, mate. Yeah. Alan, I can guess what it is. I can guess what it will be, as I know you would like one. Message me, Alan. Tell me what you think. That's a good idea. I've got a pop-up tent. Yeah, yeah, I've got a pop-up tent over there, so it'd be good for the cars. Yo, yes. Can I see your Traxxas? Yeah, if you want. This is done now, so If you want to, which Traxxas? The X Max. I've got. I've actually got four Traxxases. Is that bad? Does that make me an official Traxxas fanboy? I thought you meant he is a Traxxas fan. Oh no, Tim's not a Traxxas fan. The opposite. He likes the design of some of the cars, but he doesn't like what the company does to smaller companies. All this flame culture and sue everybody. My slash is still in a box. Needs building. Um, I could show you just a plain brown box. The slash is inside of the box. Um, I can show you a slash body. Does that count? It's a slash. Oh, a two-stroke, Alan. I might get a two-stroke, but that's not what I'm thinking. I want to buy something brand new because it's not often I get brand new RC cars. So I'm going brand new, and I want something that's relatively new. Relatively new release. Because I know I got the Hebeo new. That was a roller, brand new. But that SSTE platform's really old. It's not a new release. So I possibly want something that's new release and fresh in the box. I've decided that's what I'm going to have. I just haven't decided what yet. Slash plus the electrics he thinks are pants. Yes, he does think the Traxxas electrics are pants. Can you build it next live? Could do. I could do. I need to order in because I'm going to put a 4S system in it. I've got a motor ready. It won't be corralling. No, it bloody won't. I'll just take the front drive shaft out of this, and it's new then, isn't it? Yes, I can order a new ESC for the Slash. Because if you look through my shorts, you'll see what happened to the old ESC. It went up in fire. My ESC burns. Let's just quickly test this. Well, it's not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. The Suga is just nuts. It is a good car. It is a good car. Tiana needs to build it. Yes, she does, doesn't she? Tiana needs to build the Slash. Although, if she doesn't build it and I build it, it's not her car. Fun. Yeah, it is fun. These Asugas are good. They're not. They're not for hardcore bashing, but they are a good car. Ugh. Rogue Devils. I've just acquired a team associated SC10 roller and wonder what you recommend for a motor combo. The SC10, they do. We were talking about the 8BL. I think they do a 10BL. That would be ideal, I reckon. or a Max 10, Hobby Wing Max 10. What are you going to be driving at the track, Alan? Yeah, his Spark XB6. It's the only car he's got working. I'll let Alan drive any of mine. And no Typhon either. No, she can't have a Typhon. If she's not going to build it, she can't have it. I know. Will it be the new Traxxas bike? Yes, I saw that, Alan. They look very good. I would have a Traxxas bike. I'm worried that I am a bit of a Traxxas fanboy because I do like them. There we go. This car's had a bit of an identity crisis because it started off as a green one and now it's a blue one. But it's still got bits of green on the wing, and we have still got the green body and the green nose cone. Yeah, if you look through earlier videos in the channel, this was green, but Lenny wanted it to be blue, and that shock has leaked all its oil out. But I'm not going to do that now. We've been here long enough, I think. I did say at the start of this won't be a 3-hour live, but to be fair, what I set out to do didn't take that long. I then just decided to do more, and we've stood here having a nice chat. It's been nice, hasn't it? It's been a nice, chilled Sunday afternoon, evening. Yo, can I be honest? I don't like the Armour Electrics. I feel like the Traxxas system is better. Well, I mean, if that's how you feel, I've got the Armour ES ESC in this, and I've got the Armour 6S ESC in the Italian. You've got that down, right? In fact, this has got all of the original armor system in it, and honestly, I can't fault it. I think because it's based on the Hobby Wing, and you can program it with a Hobby Wing program card. I think it's very good. And do you know what? Actually, that's lighter than the Asuga. It is, you know. Well, the Asuga's a bit of a tank. I didn't realise how heavy it was. They're about the same size. In fact, the Italian's longer because it's got the Mojave chassis on the Italian. There's a load of upgrades on the Italian, and it is definitely lighter than the Asuga. But it's no wonder this thing breaks arms then, is it, if it's this heavy? This thing's a beast. I do like this. Need to go out with this more. Max 10. Yeah, Grum, yeah, the Max 10 for his car. Good ESC. But I think they do a 10BL system as well, the Quixie Run or whatever it is, 10BL, which is the same as a Max 10, just cheaper. Craig, Techno, next car. Possibly, mate. I have thought about the Techno 410. Or the Lossy Laser Nuts, no one in the group has one. Yeah, well, there is one car in mind, but I don't want to say until I've seen one and had a go of one, which I will be going to do at the end of the month. You mean the new electrics? The old ones are pretty good. That's what I got for the Omni Terminator. Oh, the Max 10. DCRC. Hello, DC. What's for dinner, homie? The new firm at ESC use all upgraded parts such as MOSFET chips, so they should be better and longer lasting. Mate, honestly, I cannot fault these Spectrum systems, and I know this is an old one in here, but as you will have seen, I did do like an update video on it where I've updated it to the latest firmware, and it really did improve my runtime. Um, it is amazing. And I've got the 8S, sorry, I've got the 8S version in the Asuga, and again, I've had no issues with it, and I like that I can program it. Oh, sorry, the Quixie Run 120. That's what you've got for your Omni Terminator. They are good, them. They are very good. The Quixie Run thing. Who has one? Gareth Manning, Robbie Bain. No, I don't know anyone. I don't know anyone with one, mate. But I am going to arrange to go and see one. Is there any updates I should do to my Traxxas Slash? Not really. Depends what one you've got. Is it the four-wheel drive one? Upgrade or replace what breaks. The Slashes are solid. Gotta wait till Tuesday. Is that you gotta wait till Tuesday for delivery? Or are you gonna buy it on Tuesday? Musa, what happened now? Nothing, mate. I'm just drinking tea and chatting now. We'll be off soon. Um, yeah, this works perfectly. The Suga's done as much as it can be done. So yeah, I'm just chatting to you, lovely lot. Talking about cars. Well, we talk about anything, don't we? Here, we're not just limited to RCs. We'll chat about any rubbish. Yeah, it arrives Tuesday. I bet you're well excited. Well excited. What was I going to say? Yeah, your Traxxas Slash Anderson. If it's the four-wheel drive one with the slipper clutch, I think they have a plastic like cone where the spring sits on the back of it. You can get them in aluminium. That is the first thing I would upgrade because I melted mine, literally burnt the plastic to liquid, and then the bearing fell out. If it's a two-wheel drive one, maybe look at RPM hubs and arms. In fact, RPM hubs and arms are a good shout for any Traxxas Slash. I have no idea then. Is it a DR8? Yes, I'm going to get a DR8. They're new. Musa, backflip. I wasn't going to backflip because I've not. Normally, I do a backflip with the X Max or the Max when I've been working on them. Um, I forgot to do a backflip. It's the Ultimate Edition four-wheel drive. So you've already got the aluminium hubs on yours. You may possibly already have a centre diff in it. Just bash on it, see what breaks. They're pretty solid, the Traxxas Slash. They are pretty solid. They really don't need a lot. They're very good. Right, I think I'm going to get myself gone. So, if you're in here and you're not subscribed, you know what I'm going to say. Come on, do me a favour, hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button as well. If you've not hit the likes, I don't know how many likes I've got. I don't know how to check. Can I check? 18 likes. That's something. I don't know if that's good or bad. I don't even know if likes do anything. I just hear loads of people say, hit the like button. It helps. Does it help? It must do something. I don't know if it does or not. But yeah, I will be taking part in this East Tactics challenge. I don't know what to use in doing it. Obviously, the obvious choice is use the Max or the X Max. I'm thinking I might use this or the Asuga just because it's a bit different. I mean, this can backflip, but my God, you need to get some air with it to do a backflip or send it off a near vertical ramp, which I can do that. I can do that. And the Asuga will rotate really fast when you put 8S in it. That thing does rotate. In fact, Lenny's done double backflips with the Asuga. Right, my tea is nearly gone. The night is pushing on. I'm going to get going. Yet again, I've said it's going to be a short live stream, not a busy one. We've done loads. So let me find the setting. There it is. And let me find how we normally end. Something like this. What's going on here then? Have I missed comments? Oh, left a couple. Ah, I know. A Yikong TB7. Let's crash and bash. Yes, do a backflip. Oh my God. Don't you encourage them. Do a backflip. Yeah, we're all saying hello to Mrs. Crash and Bash. Good evening. Are you going to do a live tomorrow? Don't know. I wasn't planning on doing a live tomorrow because I have done a live 3 days on the trot now. Um, so maybe not. And I don't think I've got anything else to repair. I'm still waiting on bits. Most stuff now works. Oh, I know what I could do. I need to take my Macs apart. My Macs has started crunching, so I am going to have to do something with that. Definitely. I've been trolled by my own wife to do backflips in the garage. With the Macs, it's the only thing I've got, really. Well, I could do it with the Asuga. Could we try and bang a backflip with the Asuga? Rider, likes and watch hours are two of the main things the algorithm uses. Is it really? Well, I do need to get my watch hours up a little bit. Um, I think I'm about 300 or 400 watch hours off now being monetized, which sounds like a lot, but when you say that, well, I've gained 3,600 or 3,700 hours, I only need 300 or 400 more. It's not that bad. So yeah, in that case, then if likes count, yeah, hit the like button, everyone. Right, I'm out of tea. Bring your best one. Do a burnout. Something different, I suppose. I normally do backflips, but I could do a bench burnout a little bit. So thanks for your comment. Bring your best one. I don't know if you're new. If you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. And I will do a small bench burnout for you. But I don't want to go too mad. I'll like and subscribe if you do it. There better be rubber coming off these. Well, I can't do it to these tyres because these are my son's tyres for his mats. And if I kill these, well, I'll have to buy him some more. But what I could do, I could put these already nearly dead ones on because these ones are going to get smoked up in a video. Right, let's clear some tools because if I don't and apply a hooks and tool, there'll be carnage thrown everywhere. So we'll plug them in like that. I've never done a bench burnout before. I don't know how that's going to work out, but we'll give it a go. Right. Oh, bring your best one. Oh, thank you very much, mate. There's I appreciate that. You don't have to donate. I never expect people to donate, but I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. And because you've done that, I'm definitely going to do a burnout now. I sort of have to, don't I? It'd be rude not to. Right, thank you very much. Let's then turn on the on switch. People are going to be looking at me saying, does he know what he's doing? Nope. Right. Can you see the tyres? Would you be better if I turned you more that way? Bit of smoke. What? Smells like burning rubber in here now. Look at my bed. It's warm, that is. God, that is warm. I think I might owe my son some tyres. There's like bits of rubber everywhere. I don't know if you can see this if I turn this down. Can you make out all these little black bits here? They're all over my laptop and everything. So I pull this like this and like that. Look, can you see this? It's piling up. That's bits of rubber. There we go, a bent burnout. Oh, there is something quite nice about the smell of burning rubber. I don't know why I've never thought of doing that before. Oh, that's funny though. That is funny. Bit of heat in the tyres. Do you know what I think? I'm just going to have to shut this door because there's a smoke alarm. Oh, if only you could smell in here. Well, there we go. That's something new, isn't it? So we do backflips in the garage and burnouts on the bench. Can you see that? That's rubbed holes in the. Can you see that? Yeah, just about. You can just about make that out, can't you? There. Worn away my pattern. It's all good fun though. Bring it down so it's just not glaring on the lights. Excellent. Right, for a short live, we've not done too bad, have we? We're only supposed to be on for an hour. Ah, Musa, I need a drive shaft. What one is good? The one that fits your car, mate. Get whatever the stock drive shaft is. Get that one. Yo-yo. Donate, Road, only 10 subs away now. Am I really only 10 subs away? Well, I might stay on a bit more then, yeah? Subscribe. The smell of pottage. I did it, my blood. Got to explain the skidders on the bench now. Bring your best. Oh, mate, thank you again. Oh, nice. Well, I really do appreciate that. There we go. So that's going to go towards tyres. Well, you've suggested a good thing there. Bring your best. We've never done bench burnouts before, so that was your idea. Thanks to you. We've done bench burnouts. It's now a thing. Normally, the thing that goes on in my lives is at the end when it's fit. I do backflips in the garage here. I turn the camera around and we get a ramp or the wall and just do like backflips with the X Max or the Max. But because these aren't really backflip crook, I wasn't going to do it. But then when you mentioned a burnout, bench burnouts, I'm not sure I'd do a bench burnout with the X Max. That might run me over. Quite scary, especially when it's up here in your face. Yeah, nice one for that, mate. Much appreciated. But you're welcome to come in anytime. Don't feel like you have to come in and donate. You really don't, but I do really appreciate it. My laptop's covered in rubber. Say my laptop. This is Mrs. Crash and Bash's laptop that I seem to have nicked for doing lives. Oh, that's funny. It's very funny. Yeah, nice one. Bring your best. Yeah, can I like that as well? I don't normally interact with my own. Oh, I can. There we go. I've given him a like. Nice. 9 subs away. Am I really 9 subs away? It does make you wonder, do I stay or do I go? But no, I think I'm going to go. I think I'm going to go. Or do I do backflip? There's just no space. I need to clear space, really, and I can't do that. What I might do, oh, I've got a bit of tea left. What I might do is tomorrow I might do a very short, he says, very short live because I need to tear into the max and work out what's clicking in it. The max is making a horrible noise, so I need to find out what's wrong with it. It can only be one of a few things, a gear or an input shaft or something like that. But I need to find out what it is so I can order the part. And I may as well do that. Yeah, I may as well do that tomorrow. And then when I order that part, I can order a new ring and pinion for this. It didn't click then though. I know I don't think you can hear it, can you? But even when I was on power then, holding it from the front, driving it at myself, didn't click. It's perfect. So yeah, do you know what? Maybe I will do a live tomorrow. But it will just be a quick one because it will just be me getting into the max, finding what's wrong with it, and then I can't do anything else. Probably do backflips with a different max. This is Crash and Bash. You have my cup and my laptop. This isn't your cup. This one's my cup. And we know this because it's got my name on it. Ugh. Bring your best one. You are now a channel legend. He really is. He really is a channel legend. Does short form streaming help you, Craig? I don't know. No idea. The smell of burning rubber in here is real. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to start doing widescreen ones. The one behind you, this one. This one is Mrs. Crash and Bash's cup. But it's good because I can fit 2 cups of tea in here and then I just put them into that. So I know when I come down and do a live stream, I've got 3 cups of tea basically. Oh, yeah, I think it was a good job I shut that door because just on the other side of that door, there is the smoke alarm. And obviously, tyre smoke will set that off because this is in the garage. So with that shut, hopefully the smoke alarm won't go off. Right, all. I am definitely going to go now. I need to go and have a sit down. I think I'm going to have to let my dog out because he's not been out for a while. Not that he'll be bothered, he'll be curled up on the bed. Right, let me find that. So, yeah, I will do a live tomorrow. Why not? I might even do it during the day. I think Mrs. Crash and Bash is at work in the day. So, yeah, maybe I'll do a daytime live and see how that goes. And just dig into the Macs a little bit and see if anyone shows up. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much, Bring Your Best One, and everyone else who has donated tonight. It blows me away that people do that. And I am honestly really thankful. It's very, very surprising to me. Yeah, for the tyre fund. It's just come up on my screen there. Right, awesome. Thank you very much. Much appreciated, everybody. Please do subscribe if you're not, because I'm that close now, even closer, like this close to the 1,000. So it will help me out. It will be very good for me. It will make me feel like I'm doing something right at least. And then that's just going to push me even more and more and more. And there is new cars coming to the channel. There is a drone coming to the channel. And I'm bound to smash it all up at some point. So keep watching. Right. Thank you very much, all. See you again soon. Ta-ra.